look, Coffee's been asking for it. It's pretty dark. I don't know. I've been saying before, if we really go into it, you guys will never want to talk to Shaggy again. This was Karen Miller before she was murdered.
In the lucky country.
We do live
But
in a
our
lucky
nature
country.
Hi, my name is Karen Miller. I'm the pastoral associate here at St. Charles Borromeo, and I've been here, I think, about a year and a half. When I first came on staff
Does this
here,
look like the type
one of the
of woman
first
that
things I
deserves to be
did
murdered
was spend about
for her
3
feet?
months simply listening to the people in the parish and especially the leadership of this community. It was a great way to learn the culture and the passion and the focus of St. Charles Borromeo Parish. And I learned a couple of really wonderful things.
Okay.
The first thing I learned, especially about the leadership, is the passion that they have for what they do. They're so deeply committed to their ministry, and their desire to share that ministry with others is really
There you go,
clear.
Gowdy.
The second thing I learned
was
that
our
this
first
community
official
has
mod
a real
in the Keno
passion
Corner.
for
Ladies and
learning
gentlemen,
growth,
give it up.
which was a
Jenny
kind
Gowdy.
of a perfect match for my passions and my gifts and my talents. Because one of the things
dead,
that
bro.
I love
She's
doing
been murdered
most
for her
in
feet.
the world is helping people in parishes learn and understand their personal gifts and talents, and then apply that to their life.
Spooky because, like, the ghost has been haunting me for a while, so I don't want to anger it too much. But to show you the article, because it's pretty fucked. So basically, Shaggy murdered this woman called Karen Miller, and subsequently they pinned it on her partner. So this guy has taken the fall. Let me just pull up the article here. Okay. For the murder of Karen Miller. So he's blamed it on the thing. The prosecution and defense agree Karen Miller was brutally slain in a West Side home in May 2000. So just to give you context, because remember when Shaggy said he was a Phineas priest, and he'd done it in the past, he was only like 15, 16, but that's when he was like at least 5 years already into meth. So it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick shit. While the Crown says it was Donald Faulkner who killed his 31-year-old common law wife, Faulkner and his lawyer placed the blame on a neighbour. Who do you think the neighbour was, boys? The two opposing stories were presented to the six-man, six-woman jury as closing arguments were heard in a BC Supreme Court in Kelowna Thursday. Justice Mary Humphreys read her charge to the jury Friday before the 12-member panel began its deliberation. The jury will be asked to determine if Faulkner, 37, is guilty of second-degree murder and Miller's killing. Her body has never been located. That's the thing. I found the body. We found her shoes in Shaggy's possession. Defense counsel Glenn Orris took aim at the Crown's witness Alan Lowen, who testified Faulkner confessed to the killing while hiding out in his cabin shortly before his arrest. Now, who is Alan Lowen? This is where the story gets interesting. And because this is where I can't actually... I can't put it on screen now because, like, legit, boys, I'm not shit posting here, but I could get fucking, like, sued the fuck out of it because Faulkner's gone to jail, so I can talk about him. I can't talk about this guy. I can't dox him, but I'll read it on the other screen. Born in late 1954 in East Hampton, New York, Alan Lowen is the product of a lifelong German Mennonite farmer on his father's side and a lifelong Episcopalian whaler and fisherman on his mother's side. But as they moved to Utah, they converted to Mormonism. In his early years, Lowen became an avid reader, devouring fantasy and science fiction as fast as he could read. His favourite novels to this day will always be H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, along with Jules Verne's Journey to the Centre of the Earth. Lowen knows that his writing did not originate in the vacuum and acknowledges he stands on the shoulders of giants who have inspired him over the years. H.P. Lovecraft. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. It's fucked. When assessing the evidence, keep in mind not only is he a significant drug dealer, he is a bought witness. Again, Mormon, does drugs, lies. Police bought him by staying the charges against him. Thing a little more juicy gets a deal. Orris then turned down Faulkner's own testimony on the witness stand. Faulkner said when he returned home on the night of May 21st, 2000, he found Miller dead on the floor and saw Nevin something running from the home. That's right. I always forget how to pronounce it because I found the bookmark for this guy. So same thing again. Nevin Concha. Well, where is Nevin now? Again, I'd be doxing him, but this is his job now. General Manager, MSG Group. What is MSG Group? It's the Mormon Standards of God Group. He's a leadership of engineering, but he moved into a consultancy business to work with closer clients in the church. I don't know. Orris said Faulkner couldn't chase after Concha because he had to look after his 6-month-old daughter, Kayla. He makes sure that the child is looked after. Then he picks up a bag and goes in the woods. Do you remember what Shaggy said where he would dispose a dead body? In his F-150? In the garbage bags, along with other garbage? He's afraid he's going to be blamed for something he didn't do. Orris said Miller was afraid of Concha, who owed her $40, and that he later returned to the home to dispose of the body. Defense said Faulkner had no need to hide the body because he didn't need to conceal any of his DNA that might be on his wife. Now, this is the kicker. I'm asking you to concede Mr. Faulkner had lied to you repeating during the course of the testimony and deceived you repeatedly. He points to the testimony of Georgina Haldane. Who is Georgina Haldane? And boys, this is the worst part. Where is it? Did they take it down? Holy shit. Page is deleted. I literally read this the other day. Hold on a sec. And I'm not putting it on the screen because otherwise I'm not getting sued for you Spurs, alright? Here we go. Okay. Georgina Haldane, student at Brigham Young University. Food service worker. Food server. Are you starting to see, chat? Are we starting to see? Wayback Machine. I don't. How do we do that? Look, I don't know how to do that. I don't even know where Surface Bloody Link is. All right. So we've got to the bottom of Karen Miller. This is what you all came for. It's inarguable. So what do we do with this information? It's past the statute of limitations. How are we going to get justice for Karen Miller? Well, I've got an idea, boys. I've got an idea.